prices!
It's never too early to enjoy life.
Hello there!
Our adventure began with a strange light falling over my home island of Zinkenstill. I chased it to the impact site, where I found a blue-haired girl named Lyria and a knight, Catalina. The girl was shaken, and pretty soon I learned the reason why. She was on the run from Erste Empire soldiers. I knew an unfair fight when I saw one, so I stepped up to protect Lyria from those awful tyrants. Catalina and I fended them off well enough, but when their backs were in the corner, they released a fire-breathing hydra. It charged me, sending me flying into the tree line. Moments away from death, all I could think about was Dad. He'd been the one who trained me, and he'd done a great job, but... well, who expects their son to get attacked by a 5-headed horror? He was going to be devastated. So, it's all over. Just as I began to sink into darkness, a gentle light enveloped my body. Lyria, wreathed by a mystical halo, was floating above me with her hand outstretched. She explained that she was going to merge our life forces. Fortunately, it worked. From that moment forward, Lyria and I would be inextricably linked. Looking into her blue eyes, I knew I had nothing to fear, not even death itself. Two people, one life, a greater whole. Lyria had taken a huge risk to save me. Now, if one of us got hit with a fatal blow, it was curtains for both. And that thought awakened in me a desperate hunger for survival. For life. The next moment, Lyria and I felt this reverberation of power. The torrent of emotion rushing from me had awakened something. Darkness and flame swirled around us, coalescing into a massive dragon, Bahamut. With him on our side, we made short work of the Imperial Hydra. Now that their trump card had been blasted into oblivion, the Imperial Army had no choice but to run. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't chased that light. No Lyria, no lifelink, no adventure. Man, I probably wouldn't even have set foot off of Zinkenstill. Fate's a funny thing, isn't it? Since meeting Lyria, we've seen our fair share of joy and happiness, and pain and suffering. But the Grand Cypher crew doesn't buckle under pressure. We'll take on anything the journey throws at us. No regrets.
You think you know the sky and wind, but then you come to a foreign land, where unfamiliar songs on the air beckon you toward the unknown.
Catalina, where do you think this breeze is coming from?
The wind rustled Lyria's hair affectionately as she spoke. From somewhere far, far away. Much time has passed since Lyria and I escaped from the Erste Empire and met the captain in the woods of Zinkenstill. I found myself thankful that the sky has no limit, because no matter how many journeys I've made at her side, there will always be more to look forward to.
Piloting an airship ain't easy work, but whether it's plotting a windward course or conducting some routine maintenance, you can always count on experience and intuition. Ha! Just a little further! Finally, the Grand Cipher broke through the nebulous shadows and turbulent winds of the Grim Basin, and to greet us on the other end was our reward, the brilliant clear blue. It was a panoramic azure, dappled by silver-white clouds and gleaming from the light of a new day. Always an exhilarating sight to behold. Judging by the cries of celebration starting to spread across the deck, I took it my crewmates would agree. Damn, who'd have ever thought a young dreamer from Port Breeze would make it all the way out to these skies? The Grand Cipher and I, we'd gone through thick and thin together. It's a long story, but it all started on that fateful day I met the captain. I haven't looked back since. Right then, landing maintenance. Fuel stores, full. Engine, all clear. We were ready to disembark into the unknown. What awaited us in the Zega Grande Skydom? As uneasy as I was, I couldn't help but feel a teensy bit giddy with excitement.
Now, where was I? Oh, right. We just humiliated the Empire, who probably had reserves waiting somewhere close by. We realized we needed to get off Zinkenstill. Fast. The Empire was not going to rest while Lyria was on the loose, and I figured that since we shared a life force now and all, it was in everyone's best interests if we stayed together. Plus, I'd always wanted to explore the far reaches of the skies, though doing it on the run, not what I had in mind. There was so much to think about, so much to decide. But all those plans could come after we had escaped Zinkenstill. I didn't want a whole army, this time with, 30 Hydras marching on my home island. And, well, I had another, more personal reason for wanting to leave. Before I knew it, our journey was at an end. The end. As in, we'd reached the end of the skies. My son, I'm waiting for you on Estalucia. I thought about Dad's letter. I missed him. When I was young, he would take me to the edge of the island, and we'd sit there, admiring the clouds. I wanted so badly to explore those skies, just like Dad. I had to see him again. And now, I wouldn't have to make that journey alone. With Vern, Lyria, and Catalina at my side, we commandeered a small Imperial craft and set out for the greatest of destinations, Estalucia. From the moment we left Zinkenstill, our adventures were hectic, to say the least. Catalina, who claimed to be an experienced pilot, crashed our small vessel onto the gusty fields of Port Breeze. But we quickly pulled ourselves together and found a new ally, and helmsman, in the form of Rackham. Since then, we gained more and more allies, and no matter what obstacle we faced, the crew always worked in tandem to find a solution. It's all thanks to their support that I've made it this far. And what a wild ride it's been. To think I had never even set foot off of Zinkenstill. But now, I can't even count the number of islands we've saved, let alone visited. Sure, being a roving band of heroes is difficult, but it's got its perks. New faces, new places, and a whole airship's worth of fun. Who could pass this life up? Anyway, we've just begun the next chapter of our adventure. We discovered another piece of the sky map, which led us to Zega Grande. Yeah, a whole new skydom. Just imagine the danger, the promise. But I knew it was going to be fine. Just another set of memories to add to our ever-growing collection. I hope you're ready, Zega Grande, because here we come.
Lyria and I first crossed paths when I was still a knight of Erste, and she a tool in the Empire's mad experiments on dark essence. So you're Lyria. I was appointed to stay by her side as both captor and guardian. She reminded me of a beautifully crafted puppet, never moving or speaking unless commanded. Her expression was fixed, and her eyes were bright, but cold, as if made of glass. Moved to pity, I wanted at the very least to light a smile on her face. But I may as well have been talking to a doll. I couldn't find the part of her that was alive. It wasn't until many days had escaped us that I realized Lyria was a real girl with a feeling soul. She simply didn't know how to act like one. So, I taught her to laugh when she felt joy and cry when she felt sadness. Through books and reverie, I taught her to long for the outside world, and when colors on a page were no longer enough, I took her hand and led her to the roof of the military base. The illustrations Lyria had seen were lovely, but the sky now stretching above her was boundless and so luminous that it drew forth tears. And finally, her blue eyes shone, as if they were two patches of sky lit by a sun from within her. That sun melted my heart. There, with the open air as our witness, I made her a promise. Someday, we'll sail this endless world together. I swear it. As the bond between us grew, so did the cruelty of the experiments they performed on Lyria. Lyria doesn't belong here. No living creature does. The shining empire I served now became to me a place clouded by doubt. Day after day, a battle raged within me, between the knight loyal to her flag and the guardian who wanted to set a sad girl free. Then, one day, a memory of Lyria's response on the roof broke through like a clear ray of light.
Really? You'll show me this endless world?
I had made a vow. There was no more question where my allegiance lay. I took her hand once again, this time not to simply gaze at the sky, but to leap into it. And I did it for myself as much as I did it for her.
Ah, the Grand Cipher. Ever since I found her abandoned behind a cliff, it was love at first sight. I was just a kid, but I had lofty dreams of repairing that ramshackle airship and taking her to the skies. Back then, I didn't know the difference between a porthole and port side, but I was determined. I dove into books bigger than my head, and I learned basic airship repair, helmsmanship, the whole kit and caboodle. After a ton of elbow grease, the day had come. The Grand Cypher was finally ready for a test flight. I still remember how my hands trembled as I grabbed the rudder. And wouldn't you know it, she actually lifted off the ground for me. Nothing quite like watching your first love take to the skies, is there? But before I could take it all in, my dreams came crashing down. I mean, literally, the Grand Cypher sunk like a damn meteor. 100 different things could have caused it, but that didn't matter. Years of work went kaput in the blink of an eye. Betrayed by the very skies I longed for, I was crushed. Looking back now, it sounds stupid, I know, but it really felt like I had nothing to live for. I put all my hopes into that hunk of scrap. Laugh if you want, but some pits are too deep to crawl out of, especially when you look up for freedom and all you see is the expansive crystal blue of your tormentor. Don't worry, my pity party wouldn't last for too much longer. You see, my dreams had crashed like a meteor.
But ironically enough, it was the meteoric rise of the Erste Empire that would bring the captain into my life. Salvation was on the horizon. Just as I'd given up on flying, the Erste Empire had arrived in Port Breeze, and they were hell-bent on exploiting our local protector, the primal beast of wind, Tiamat.
Their twisted machinations caused her to go on a rampage. Port Breeze was in peril. Fortunately, we had an ace up our sleeve, Lyria. Thing is, Lyria needed to get close to Tiamat, which meant we had to go up, and to go up, we needed to fly. Thought I'd already closed that chapter of my life when the skies betrayed me, but lives were on the line. Quick, get on the Grand Cypher! I don't know what got into me. She fell once before. Hell, I knew she might fall again. Nothing like a healthy fear of death to keep you grounded, eh? But the people of Port Breeze and my new crewmates had entrusted their fates to my piloting skills. My own fear was insignificant. All I needed to do was trust myself too. It's a damn shame it took me this long. But I'm back now, and ready to face the skies if you'll have me. As the Grand Cypher's engine purred to life, I knew I would no longer be encumbered by fear. I gripped the mast with pride as I set our course directly above, to the rampaging Tiamat. Lyria quelled the primal beast, and catastrophe had been averted. Not to mention, I could finally dream again. Ever since that day, I've been the helmsman for the Grand Cypher and its crew. It's been one hell of a ride. I've since formed a pact with good old Tiamat and made amends with the shipwright primal who built the Grand Cypher, Noah. So, Zega Grande Skydom might be uncharted territory, but my role remains the same: to see our crew arrive safely, no matter the destination. And that includes Estalucia. Some folks might call reaching the end of the skies an impossible dream, but I ain't too worried. With the Grand Cypher as our wings, anything's possible.
If I hadn't met Master Zaka on that fateful day, if he hadn't saved me, there's no way I'd be where I am now. I'm from the Vaults Duchy, where the weather's sweltering all year long, thanks to a river of lava that flows through the island. My hometown might not have been the most scenic place, but as long as I had Master Zaka with me, I was happy. After traveling for so long, I can finally say that with pride. Before I left on my journey, I was completely clueless. When my master went missing, I just ran around like a chicken with its head cut off. I was looking for something, anything that would help me find him, and that's when I met the crew. The reason behind his disappearance turned out to be even worse than I could have imagined. The Earthstate Empire had driven him out of his mind. They had manipulated him into awakening the primal beast that had lain dormant beneath the ground, Colossus. Fortunately, I was able to break through to him, thwarting the Empire's attempt to exploit Colossus's powers for conquest. I learned that they were doing all sorts of horrible things, even to their own people, in order to achieve their goals. My master was a kind person who never hesitated to help those in need. I resented the Empire for making him suffer. And I couldn't just sit around when there was work to be done. That's why I decided to join the crew. To stick it to those Empire jerks and give their victims something to smile about. A few years before I met the crew, I lost my parents to an epidemic. I mourned their deaths for who knows how long. I could barely even bring myself to face reality each morning. With no living relatives in vaults, I was like a ship adrift at sea. I had nowhere to go and nowhere to belong. Until one day, my master reached out his hand to me. I was so depressed I just kept staring at the ground. But that gentle smile never left his face as he asked me, "Why do you look so sad?" There was something in his voice that made me look up. When I did, a beautiful bouquet of flowers appeared in his hand, seemingly out of thin air. I had no idea how he'd done it, but I knew it must have been some kind of parlor trick. But he insisted it was magic. What a goofball, right? Saying that when he can use real magic. But it was just the magic I needed at that moment. Beautiful and kind. He went on to show me all kinds of incredible spells, the likes of which I'd never seen before. Watching him made me smile at a time when I thought I'd forgotten how. My master would always say that magic exists to make people happy. Something about that spoke to me. It made me want to become a mage just like him. So I signed myself up as his disciple, begging him to teach me magic. I'll never forget how happy I was when he told me I had talent. After all, if he was right, that meant I had the potential to make people smile too. One day, shortly after I joined the crew, I suddenly lost the ability to use magic. No matter how many times I tried casting a spell, nothing happened. I had no clue what to do. The rest of the crew thought Master Zaka might have the answers I needed, so we set sail for Vaults. It'd been forever since I'd been back home. My master was thrilled to see how much I'd grown. I opened my mouth to ask him about my problem, but when I saw how happy he looked, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I'd promised him that I'd come back as a great mage, but there I was, unable to cast even a single spell. The last thing I wanted was for him to be disappointed in me. Around that time, an epidemic returned to Vaults, the same disease that had claimed the lives of my parents. Wanting to keep it from spreading any further, my master headed to the clinic to speak with the people who'd been infected. But he ended up getting sick too. The source of the epidemic turned out to be an evil spirit that revealed itself to us right there in the clinic. I immediately confronted it. That rotten creature had already taken my parents from me. I wasn't gonna let it take anyone else. Determined to make it pay, I raised my staff, but nothing happened. I'll never forget how it felt to watch, helplessly as my parents' killer got away. The crew gave chase, but I continued to stand where I was. Without my magic, I didn't see the point. I'd just end up getting in the way. All I could do was watch as my masters suffered, withering away. Nothing had changed since the last time. But you know, it wasn't all bad. In search of a solution to my magic loss at the local library, I happened to come across a beautiful golden staff, one left to me by my mother. That's when Master Zaka revealed that my mother had been a mage too. On the verge of tears, I clenched my staff tightly in frustration. My beloved home and master were being threatened by a disease-spreading spirit, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. Just as I began feeling completely hopeless, the staff began to glow. Somehow I could feel it encouraging me, empowering me. So what if I couldn't use magic? Surely there were other ways to help everyone. Unable to stand around doing nothing any longer, I ran off to find the crew. When I finally tracked them down, they'd already been rendered powerless by the disease. That left me as the only person who could fight. There wasn't a second to lose. It was that moment when I decided I was done running away. I'd promised myself a long time ago that I was going to use my magic to make people happy. Filled with newfound resolve, I heard a voice coming from the staff. Mom? Is that you? The voice told me to visualize the power flowing through me. As I did, I could feel magic welling up inside me, flooding out from deep within. With my mom's help, I was able to defeat the evil spirit. As soon as it was gone, light erupted from my staff. I turned to see the rest of the crew climbing to their feet, their symptoms gone. The power spread through the entire island of Valt's Duchy, eliminating the disease and bringing smiles back to the people. Things were a little touch and go there for a while, but in the end, everyone pulled through. And I've been able to use my magic without any issue ever since. I just know it's because my mom is watching over me through my staff. Thanks to her, I can keep traveling with the crew, using the staff she left me to bring out more smiles along the way.
I once gave up being a skyfarer. Also, I could take up arms to protect my home island, Auguste. Man, she was special. You see, there aren't too many places in Fana Grande with oceans, much less ones as gorgeous and pristine as Auguste's. And I'd be damned if I stood by as the Erste Empire sullied its waters with the byproducts of their weapons research. It goes without saying that I enlisted. Good thing, too, because it was in the midst of the ensuing war that I met the Grand Cipher crew. They helped us, the local mercenaries, I mean, take a stand against those Imperial punks. It wasn't a picnic, but we weren't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, the war wasn't decided by either side, but by the patron deity of the land, Leviathan, who damn near drowned Auguste in a fit of rage. Anybody's troubles would have seemed small compared to a battle like that, huh? Well, not long after, as if irony was waiting to bite me on the ass, my estranged daughter showed up out of the blue. I know what you're thinking. What kind of parent wouldn't rejoice at seeing their child again? But it's complicated, and it's all my fault. Man, the way Apollonia looked at me, like a wolf staring down her bunny-eared breakfast. I couldn't face her. But this crew, there was something about their vitality, you know? Here were these young'uns standing against impossible odds and coming out stronger for it. Maybe if this old man took good notes, he could eventually have an honest conversation with his own baby girl. So, I asked to join the crew and took up a life of skyfaring once again. The next time my daughter and I met, I wouldn't let fear and regret keep me from moving forward. How'd me and my daughter end up estranged? Well, the first thing you need to know is that my wife was stricken by a terminal illness. I refused to listen to the doctors. Terminal my foot. Even if there was no cure in Auguste, surely there ought to have been something in other lands. And so, I left my family at home, crisscrossing the skies looking for a cure. Got into a lot of adventures along the way, and somehow ended up making a name for myself. But no matter how far and wide I traveled, the cure eluded me. And while I was away, my wife, she breathed her last. I wasn't there for her when she needed me most. I never even got the chance to say goodbye. Regret and self-loathing crashed over me in never-ending waves, threatening to pull me under. You can't even begin to imagine the pain. And there was nothing I could do about it. It was all my fault. My daughter spent countless days looking after her sick mother, fighting off fear and dread. It's not hard to imagine why she hates me. She must have asked herself time and again, why was her father gallivanting across the skies while his family suffered? By the time I finally came home, she was long gone. There were no other relatives to turn to. The only family she'd known was no more. All I could do was stand dazed and helpless in the cold, empty shell of the home we'd made. After that, 15 years passed. I met the captain, and through my travels with the crew, reunited with my daughter. This might surprise you, but we didn't have a tearful, touching father-daughter reunion the second time around either. I spent so long telling myself that the next time we met, I'd face up to my past. But when the moment came, I froze. What could I possibly say or do for her as a father after all this time? Any courage I'd mustered withered in the face of her scorn, and I was left standing there, feeling like an old bastard. Sometime after this heartwarming reunion, I bonded with Leviathan, and through our link, saw glimpses of what lay in my daughter's heart. I thought I had escaped all those painful memories, but here they were. In that world created by the pact with Leviathan, my wife was still alive. I saw how things might have been if I had done things differently. Of course, I knew none of this was real, but I would rather stay in a world of memory than live in a cold, lonely reality without her. But she wasn't having any of that. She said I couldn't sacrifice my future to dwell in the past. She made me promise to fix things between myself and our daughter. Said she'd boot me out of the ocean if I came back without completing my task. Her words finally gave me the push I needed to face my past and start on the path to a brighter future. They gave me the strength to fight for my daughter in her hour of need. And I'd like to think that I finally did something fatherly, if only just the once. Of course, I don't expect our relationship to be mended with one conversation or act of bravery. But little by little, I think we're getting there.
Zega Grande, the forgotten skydom. As I gazed into its perennial blue, I reflected on my last time here, during my travels with him. My memories of this place were distant, yet unforgettable.
Have you been here before, Rosetta?
Hmm? Perhaps I have. Who can say? Eventually, I'll share my tales of the captain's father and our journey together. When the time is ripe, of course. But first, I would need to sort through my own emotions. It was here in these skies that we would eventually part. I know. In the eyes of eternity, our time together lasted no longer than a blink. Yet his impact on me felt nothing short of eternal. Indeed, it wasn't nostalgia that I felt upon revisiting these skies. Rather, it was the significance of this place and all that transpired here that weighed heavily upon my heart. During the war, primal beasts were exploited by the Astrals as instruments of battle. Withered and fated, one primal would eventually drift to Lumassier Archipelago, making a home for herself. Over time, she grew accustomed to the comforts of its forests and the serenity they offered. It was a far cry from the brutalities of war. Centuries would pass until a young man stumbled upon her domain, forever altering the course of her life. She engaged him in a vicious battle, but was ultimately humbled in defeat. Accepting her fate, she resigned herself to death. However, the man would sheath his blade and, to her surprise, asked if she would join him on a journey across the skies. A primal beast was supposedly no more than an astral weapon. Beings born to be controlled, manipulated, and ill-used since time immemorial. She had never entertained the idea of something more. In fact, she hardly had a name for herself. Well, she did have a moniker, but it was a meaningless one, whose sole purpose was to identify her as a weapon. Perhaps out of pity, perhaps out of kindness, the man bestowed upon her a new name. It was from that moment she would truly blossom. Rosetta. It was his gift to her, one she would treasure and love for eternity. With every union comes an inevitable separation. When his journey neared its final chapters, as he took up arms against the god of destruction, I returned to the forests of Lumassier. After my return to the archipelago, I briefly longed for his companionship, but the flora and fauna kept me company. Decades came and went, and one day I would encounter yet another young visitor to the island. There was no mistaking it. This was his offspring. I realized at that very moment the time had come. He had entrusted this child to me from the ends of the skies. My heart swelled, but I concealed my excitement, flashing naught but a smile at the young captain. I would join the up-and-coming Skyfarers crew on the Grand Cipher for another journey across the skies, this time as a bystander. During their travels, they would experience joys and triumphs, alongside loss and hardship. I continued to observe from afar, doing my best to obscure my true intentions. My roots were well planted in the past. Knowing what I knew, would I be able to act as a part of their crew in earnest? Before long, my ambivalence would come to a head. My convictions had begun to waver. Was this the right approach? Of course, I was conscious of reality. I knew their journey wouldn't be easy. They would have to face the harsh life the skies had in store for them. And with our foes only becoming more and more cumbersome even for myself, could I possibly protect them? My presence on the Grand Cipher was inconsequential, and at worst, a hindrance to the crew. I thought if I weren't here, the captain, EO, the entire crew would handle themselves just fine. Perhaps the time had come to retire to the forests once more. But as I was preparing to leave, EO grabbed my hand so sweetly, so innocently, and said she needed me to stay. I couldn't bring myself to abandon her. I would be the bystander no longer. Everyone in the crew had a role to play, and I would be the exception no more. Finally, I found my purpose. I was free to experience the skies once again, hand in hand with the captain. It wasn't duty or obligation that anchored me to this crew. It was love. And I promised to always protect them. I would leave no regrets in the skies. Thus, our journey continued. Only this time I felt that I was a true member of the Grand Cipher.
Have a nice day. Yeah? Right.
So then...
Okay. Yes. So then?
The ship will depart shortly. Is everyone ready? Yep, we're good to go. Good. All aboard the airship. There's no time to waste. There we go. Do your thing, autopilot. So, I bet you're wondering who I am. I work for the Church of Folka, mostly as a vicar. Call me Roland.
I'm Catalina, protector of this crew.
Name's Rackham. Cheers.
And I'm Io.
Eugen here.
Rosetta.
You can call me Vern. I'm Lyria. Nice to meet you.
And finally, this is our captain.
Wow, I can't imagine captaining a crew at your age. Well, I'm not exactly a slouch myself. You see, I'm kind of a Mr. Fix-It, handling all the odd jobs after church. From furniture repair to marriage counseling, I can mend it all. Results guaranteed. When Roland's on the case, nothing is impossible! Too dramatic, huh?
This guy's a few apples short of a bushel. He'll hear you, dummy. Glad you're with us. High five, Fix-It, dude.
Dude? Once again, my name is Roland.
Yep, heard you the first time. Cheers, Fix-It, dude.
But it's Roland.
Huh?
We've got some time before we reach Tempeal, so would you mind checking on the others?
Seems useful.
We've got some time before we reach Tempeal, so would you mind checking on the others?
All right.
Hey!
Awesome!
She's not the most luxurious ship, but I assure you she's skyworthy.
Wow, this part of the sky is full of islands.
Indeed. They form the archipelago, and one of them is home to Folka.
So this other island we're flying to, will we be arriving soon?
Yes, we'll be there shortly. I just hope the islanders are evacuating as we speak.
You said we're going to Tempeal, right? What kind of place is it?
It's a bustling mining village. All the rare metals they dig up put them on the map.
What? Does anyone else see that? I mean, the wind around the island. You can... Huh, yeah. Why is it all weird?
The gales are reaching us from this distance? I suppose that confirms my suspicions.
Good technique. Only a pro would turn starboard to stabilize the ship.
I'll set her down a bit farther from the mines. It's about to get bumpy!
Everyone, grab onto something!
okay, sweetie.
There should be more people here.
Roland, we should talk.
I see. The abnormal winds agitated the goblins, who in turn attacked the islanders.
We managed to escape, but the others... I pray the worst hasn't befallen them.
Try not to worry too much. Just leave everything to Mr. Fix-It.
Thank you. I'll go spread the word.
That being said, I can't just leave these people here unprotected. What should I do?
He needs our aid, Captain.
Did somebody call for goblin exterminators?
We'll handle the goblins.
Are you sure? That'd certainly take a load off my shoulders. Talk about having the right crew for the job. Thanks a lot. I'll come find you after I get all these people aboard the airship. If you happen to see any more islanders out there, could you give them assistance?
Yep, you got it.
Oh, I almost forgot to give you this.
We can talk on this thing? Looks like a flower glued to a box.
It's a type of transceiver. It'll allow us to talk over long distances.
Aren't transceivers expensive? Are you sure you want to give us one?
Yep, don't worry. I didn't pay for it. Since I put it together check this out. It even has a nifty light attachment. Why don't you turn it on, Vern, when you want to grab everyone's attention?
Nice. You got skills, Fix-It dude.
It's rolling.
Huh. Who'da thunk you could make sweet gizmos like this?
Thank you. We'll definitely make good use of it.
Follow that road, and it'll take you to Tempeal. Please help anyone you see. I'm counting on you.
Move it, people! Double time!
Hey!
Awesome!
Just a moment. This here's hallowed ground. A special aura keeps the monsters at bay. If you need to rest, find this crystal. You can even stock up on supplies and fix up your weapons. We're counting on you.
What's this? Neat. Little fella. Hey! Aw, look at you hiding.
Uh-oh, look! Please!
Stay back!
Dirty goblins!
Reaganland!
Step away from the islanders! You'll be sorry!
Let's do this! Come in! This is Roland. Can anyone hear me?
Homemade thingamabob actually worked! We read you well!
It sounds a bit noisy on your end.
Yeah, we're busy rescuing islanders from smash-happy goblins!
What? Are the people okay?
They've taken a number of hostages, but it won't stay that way for long.
Please, do everything you can to free them.
Reinforcements! Keep your heads on a swivel!
There. That's the last of them.
Now to set the captured people free!
Everyone, get on board!
We've been safe?
Io, take care of their injuries.
I'm on it!
Thank you.
I'm just glad everyone's safe and sound.
What would we have done without your crew? Skyfarers are something else.
Thank you so much, everyone. But more settlements could be under attack.
Better keep going. We gotta check on those people.
Are the erratic winds causing the goblins to act violently?
That's a big problem if true. Goblins don't usually go berserk like average monsters. Nice find. Oh.
Doesn't this island remind you of Port Breeze, back when we met Rackham?
Oh yeah, that's when he convinced us to be an official crew. I bet he was dying to join you guys. Where else would he find cooler crewmates?
How would you know? You joined after me.
Wonder why the gobbers going after settlements. They usually steer way clear of towns.
With more people fleeing the area, they could see this as their big chance to expand.
Let's see. Ooh. Pincer ahoy!
Something tells me these aren't normal goblins.
Maybe that's how they are in Zega. Or it's the wind's fault. Either way, watch out.
Breaking leg! Nice find.
Damn bastards ruined the beautiful countryside. It's a crying shame.
Yep. So let's do what we can to get things back to normal.
This is Roland. I see more captives up ahead.
Understood. Pick up the pace, everyone! Come and get it.
We have to get to the Islanders.
I know how you feel, but don't stray too far, okay?
Okay. Just promise me you'll be careful too.
What's this? Ooh. Seems useful.
Man, doesn't matter which Skyrim we're in. We always end up working, don't we?
Come on, this is normal for us. Is it bugging you?
Not at all. I wake up every day ready for a new adventure.
None of us could ever ignore a kind of challenge.
Especially if a primal beast is behind the left.
Right. That's also on our to-do list.
Oh no, the bridges are in pieces.
We'll have to get our feet wet. Mind where you step, everyone.
Neat. Awesome.
Timberwolves!
They've even learned how to tame wolves. I will love your time.
Nice. Let's do this. Looking good.
Follow through!
No problem. Take this. Just like that.
Stay alert.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, shiny. Might be worth something. What's this?
Break a leg!
Whew, just in time. What's this? Ooh. Nice find. Nice.
That's what I call it.
Weird, isn't it? How being up high gives you the urge to look down. It's scary looking down, but I can't help myself. Enchanted lens!
Seems useful.
Nice.
Come and get me. It's over!
Right
Crush them! Well done.
Go on, say
Every
more.
rose has her thorns, after all.
Awesome.
I'll be there soon. Hold out as fast as you can.
Roger, Roger. We'll lock it down.
Like we practiced.
Looks like the goblins have hostages. We're on it.
Good boy. Please, do your best to defend them.
They even burned that big windmill.
Hell yes! Look at those puppies scampering.
Oh, great! Just like that! Some of them can use magic too! Don't get sloppy now!
Come, Crimson Thorn!
Get him! On my mark!
Full bloom! Fight harder!
There!
Enchanted land!
Come now!
I'm all
Cut them
yours.
down. We've still got a ways to go.
No kidding.
Quite right. Let's move.
Take my...
One more group accounted for.
Good! Give him back that sweet, sweet freedom!
Ooh. Hey!
Nice!
Awesome!
Can you save any side trips for later? The Islanders need us.
Hey, come back!
Seems
We're not
useful.
done saving the island yet!
A rescue party?
You're safe now. Hurry to the ship.
Thank goodness.
Don't give up, okay? I'm alive?
You're going to be fine.
Can you walk, miss?
Thank you, thank you, thank you!
You did it! You saved everyone! Thank you! Oh no! The community by the waterfront is under attack!
Roger that! Next up is the waterfront!
Let's see.
Nice fine. Hit them now!
They're in my
I'm the
sight.
Say goodnight!
Looking good.
Great work, everyone.
I bet you say that to all of us.
On my mark. Thanks.
An experience.
some. Looking good. Just hit.
Follow me!
Watch this!
How much ammo do you have left?
Plenty.
Feel the butt!
On my mark.
Nice.
Don't mind if I do. Hey!
I'm moving as fast as I can. Keep those goblins occupied.
We will, Ronan. You just focus on flying.
Yes, but never mind. You're right. I'll put my trust in you, Skyfarers.
Oh, great. I know how to shoot bows.
They'll need time to reload. That's when we charge.
We've made a decent dent in their number. Keep at it.
Mom, those poor people are waiting for us.
Seems useful.
That muscle. Who the heck are you guys?
This goblin looks tough. Please, be careful.
Tough, huh? I guess he works out in his spare
Now's our
time.
chance!
So who's got the bigger guns, them or you?
Huh? Check this out. I mean, it's me, right?
Watch out! This isn't your average goblin!
Loud and clear.
Dust to dust!
Rosetta?
Shall we?
Sullen Road!
Bring it! Gale Burst!
We've cleared the area. It should be safe to free the captives.
Someone can...
Thank goodness everyone's okay. Quickly!
Don't worry, you're in good hands now.
Thanks.
I was so scared.
You did a great job holding out.
What a show! I'm so pumped up right now.
Maybe I healed him a little too much.
Those poor folk are safe thanks to you. Great job, everyone.
All in a day's work.
Now, we should return to our search.
Huh? What the... Heavens help us. There are others who haven't made it out yet.
Oh no, this is awful.
You have to rescue them. I'll lead the way.
Got it. Full speed ahead, everybody.
I pray we're not too late.
Let's see. Neat.
The road villagers can't hold out on their own. We're their only hope.
Right.
They play rough.
Come, Crimson Thorn! No falling under my watch. What do you think? The roses shall protect you. Stay with me.
You got it.
Watch this.
It's over. I do love a lady knight. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Up for a treasure challenge? Break a leg! Will the islanders be okay?
It'll be better than okay once we bust in like heroes.
Don't worry, we can still try again. Look at all those shiny rocks. Make sure you nab them all. Don't worry, you'll do better next time.
Get hyped? Who's the best?
What's this? Nice find.
We made it, Roland. About to start fumigating.
You're weaker now!
Thanks, buddy. Puts my mind at ease.
Buddy, seriously? I'm at least 5 years older than you.
Looking good!
You won't believe how old I am.
Which would make you old?
My lips are sealed.
We're almost there. Push through.
Catch this!
Don't let up!
I'll finish this.
Looking good!
Satisfied.
And don't ever come back. Another heavyweight!
What are these, Chucklehead Brothers or something?
They should have sent more than a trio.
Let's fight!
Time on the road.
No escape!
Man!
Can't keep up.
Take him out! Catch this!
Saving this one.
What do you think?
Over yet.
Care to join me?
No problem.
Looking good!
Two to go. Oh, nothing back.
Oh, say more! Give it your all! Just breaking leg! Wow!
Can't keep up.
Now!
You take it.
You're mine! Looking good!
One left. You got this.
Like what you saw?
This war's not over yet.
You can do it!
This road.
Let's go! Just like that!
Ugh. Really had our work cut out for us, huh?
Let's patch you up!
Islanders are safe and sound.
Don't mind if I do.
Whoa, you guys were awesome. Just who are you guys?
We're traveling Skyfarers, and we're here to rescue you.
Chin up, everyone. Everything's going to be all right.
Wait, was that Roland? Guess we really are saved.
Let's quickly get you aboard Roland's ship.
No, wait! Listen to me. We fled from the Goblin Fortress that lies deep in the nearby ruins. But our friends are still in there. And they can't make it out on their own.
What's the call?
Let's get those people out of there.
I knew you'd say that. Come in, Fix-It Dude.
Roland here. What can Roland do for you?
We're gonna break some people out of some Goblin Fortress. So take care of things here.
Got it. I know this isn't what you signed up for, but just be careful in there.
Will do! Who's ready to do this?
Y'all think this is the Goblin Fort we're looking for? Gives me the willies.
Be on guard.
It's eerily quiet.
Nice.
Oh! We meet again! Can I offer you a nice knick-knack in these trying times? Thanks for waiting, everyone!
Temper your weapons? Let's do it! Let's do it! That went well. Let's do it! Let's do it! That went well. Let's do it! Sigils need a boost? I love to barter! What can I trade you for? You're all set! Do come back!
Nice! Good stuff!
Intriguing. Excellent. Seems useful.
My.
Superb.
Bolder and more beautiful. Well now.
Nice! I love learning new stuff! Well, alright. Can't wait to try this out! Good stuff! Well, alright.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Save complete. You doesn't look very friendly.
That sounded like a kid.
Hurry.
Seems useful.
Is this like a coliseum?
Hey, little fella. Let's see. Neat.
This place is crawling with goblins. It doesn't seem like they want to scuffle.
No! Run! Get out while you still can!
That doesn't sound good.
was a good hit. He means business with that shield.
That goblin charges like a wild boar.
There
But I reckon we can outmaneuver it.
Shall we?
Focus! Just like
This is Roland. What's your status?
We're going toe-to-toe with this huge goblin church!
Roger that. I'm on my way. Hold out until I arrive.
Crimson Sword! Don't play too hard now. Finish this. There now. What do you think? Refreshing.
So hurt! Ashes to ashes, and dust to dust!
Take my sword.
Rosetta?
Shall we? Look at solid gold!
Just like that! Loud and clear! Tempest Flame! Ha! Catalina,
I'll protect you. Go now.
go get him!
Bring it.
Prominent Flare!
Good hustle, people.
Let's stick. Now that's
Do
teamwork.
it again. Spread out and keep your distance. Can't keep up.
Keep your cool.
No. What do you think? The next one's mine. You want more?
The bigger they are, the
Catch
harder
this.
they fall.
Come and get it. You're finished.
Don't let up!
Full blue.
Movie! Get up!
Don't play too hard.
You can do it! Looking good!
There. Now!
Just like
Looks like it's losing steam.
on my
We should
mark.
strike now. How much ammo do you have
Nice!
left?
Let's do this!
You're wearing him down! Where'd all the stir fry come from?
No crawling under my watch.
Hot enough for you?
Stay calm, everyone. Full bloom.
Oh, you're in
Shall
for
we?
it.
Like this.
Beacon!
There.
Fire!
Feel the fight.
Rain hell on him!
I will love you.
Go for broke!
What do you think? That was great.
Looking good!
Can't keep up.
Take that! Now we're cooking!
I'll finish this.
Let's end it! Get him!
Bury
Let's
them.
do it! Down! On my mark!
Last leg!
Never give up!
Bite back.
Rain!
You want more? Don't.
Look at that!
Understood. Spread out and keep your distance. Crimson Thorn. No. Can't keep up.
Man!
The next one, do you think? Finish!
Don't breathe. Fire! Been saving this one.
No grumpy gobble's gonna one-up us! Yeah, that's right! Run away with your tail between your legs!
Lyria, did you notice the wind throughout the battle?
Yes, I'm sure of it. It has to be Tempeal's primal beast.
Bingo. Guess this is where the real battle starts.
Hello? Is everyone all right? What happened to the hostages in the fortress?
Everyone's fine. They just need to rest.
Stay still.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah.
We're alive.
What a relief. I can't thank you all enough.
So, what do you guys say to meeting the blowhard stirring up this storm?
Wait, what are you talking about, Rackham?
Told you before we left Folka, remember? The problem with a primal is our problem too.
I don't know about this. Maybe it's best to leave well enough alone.
But if we don't calm down the primal beast, the situation on the island is only going to get worse.
I hear what you're saying, but...
Think of the islanders' safety.
Captain's right. These winds spell trouble for the entire archipelago. You ought to fly the islanders back to Folka before it gets out of hand.
Okay. Fair point. I'll trust your judgment and get these poor souls to safety. But if it gets risky, there's no shame in retreat. I still owe you a reward.
You don't have to tell us twice. Thanks for the concern.
Sit tight. The least I can do is drop you off a little closer.
Reminds you of our showdown with Tiamat, doesn't it?
I was wondering why this felt so familiar.
Good luck, and stay safe!
Man, those people we saved were so grateful.
The stop isn't over yet. Those winds are still a big problem.
You're not wrong.
Nice find. Don't mind if I do.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Want to temper your weapons? Sigils need a boost? You're all set. You come back.
Nice.
Looks like a mining setup. Neat.
The winds have picked up.
Rather foreboding, isn't it? Let's hurry.
What's this? Neat.
Whoa! This place gets way bigger on the inside.
Look, everyone!
Some sort of altar?
That's a primal beast!
One wrong move, that could be us. We could forget about ever making it home.
Hurricane? Huh? That's its name. Just for a second, I could hear its whispers. And it sounded so upset. It needs our help.
Our help with what, I wonder? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Let's get closer so Lyria can attempt to soothe it.
I'll do my best.
We need to stop the Primal's rampage before it gets any worse.
Rain hell on him!
We're not jumping
Hot
across
enough for
that
ya?
gap. Let's find a safer way to cross.
Take him out! That all?
Looking good.
They're running away!
What do you think? Come and get it.
Don't mind if I do.
Hey, you guys! Think we could go this way?
Let's see. Ooh.
Ugh! More goons! Just our luck!
Do you think these goblins are running away from the primal beast?
Sure seems that way.
But if we leave them be, they'll just try to ransack the town again.
Go time! Don't let up!
Granblue! No escape! What do you
Looking
think?
good.
That should be the last.
There! Now it's a straight shot to the altar! Nice!
Nice.
Think I'm having deja vu, but there's another lever here.
Neat.
Again with the goblins?
Armor!
You're finished there!
Been saving this one. Fire! Come on! Serves you right!
Take this!
You have my blade!
Looking good. Let's hurry to the altar.
Hurry! The altar should be down this path.
It's the home stretch! Go, go, go! Oh, crud! Watch out! This thing's not gonna hold up much longer!
You gotta
kidding! Jump for it!
Wait, what? This is insane! Look out!
We can take refuge in the back cave!
Now it's below us!
We're almost there!
Too many close calls lately.
Lyria, are you hurt?
No, I think. Altar's above us, huh? Hope we've all got our hiking boots on.
Up for a treasure challenge?
Don't mind if I do.
Today's been one hell of a welcome
Let's
to the
see.
sky. Could we have one normal
Nice find.
day?
I mean, we are Skyfarers. Kinda comes with the territory, don't it?
Sure. But I don't know how many more death-defying escapades my heart can take.
Refreshing, isn't it?
Catch this!
Rain
Come
hell
and get it. Come, Crimson Thorn! Even the sweetest rose.
Beat him down!
What do you think?
People of Granblue must have been mining here.
I imagine so. Thanks to the primal, it looks like they've got no shortage of resources.
Primals are amazing!
You guys smell treasure?
Let's do this!
Nice work!
Pincer ahoy! Neat. Looking good. Awesome.
Haven't we been through enough of this already?
Looks like the only way left is up. Either we move it or lose it, folks.
Poor thing. Stuck in a ceaseless rampage.
It's suffering a great deal. We better move faster! It's too dangerous here!
Do these mangy things never learn or what?
What's become of them? Are they deranged?
I don't know. They're trying to take us down with them.
I will love you.
Here's the exit! We're all free!
Hurry! On me!
Man, I feel like my wings are gonna fall off.
What's this? Nice find. Let's see. Neat.
the eye of the storm. Be ready for a fight.
Yeah, come on. This ain't our first rodeo with a primal. Don't think Furican can hear me. Is something blocking our connection? This is just like what happened with Bahamut.
Well, we've dealt with rampaging primals before. We'll just have to do it again.
Right. We'll chip away at its defenses until Lyria is able to absorb its power.
Sure, we'll just have to hold them off until Lyria talks to them.
On my mark. Now we're
Be on
ready.
your toes.
Crimson Thorn. No escape. I do not falter. So full. Into the ice.
Give it your all. We fight as one!
Looking good.
Loud and clear.
And dust to dust!
Furican, we're going to save you.
Tempest here. Tempest blade! Rosetta! Bring it! Absolute zero!
Amazing.
We'll do it again.
Good hustle,
Now
people.
that's teamwork.
Understood.
This'll help a lot.
He stopped it. Furican!
Let's back off and watch its behavior for now.
Just like that.
All these rough winds. Kinda reminds you of Tiamat, doesn't it?
Tiamat's anger was always motherly somehow. But Furican's gales seemed to shriek with hate.
Go get him!
We'll never hit it at this rate.
It turned into a big wind bullet. How do you stop that?
I think I can help. Lord of Light, come forth! Over here! Quickly! You better stay in the bubble! Listen, thank goodness!
Hey, nice, Lyria. Glad he's fighting on our side this time.
Focus. Furican's power is starting to swell.
Hold up. Did the demon pony just transform?
It is a primal beast, after all. Were you expecting something different?
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
But after the war, they abandoned it here in the Skylands. Some took to the land. Some were deified. Still others found a home alongside Sky Dwellers and helped advance great civilizations.
Like Furican, primal of vitality.
Everyone okay?
Blessed and filled with the power.
How callous it is to twist this creative soul into an instrument of destruction.
Payback's on its way.
Darn right. Just don't get sloppy, because this thing means business.
Furican, I promise we'll save you. Its magic reserves are crazy. It keeps flinging attack after attack at us.
Something about Furican's power feels unnatural.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm not sure,
Close call.
but something isn't right.
Now I'm ready.
Just get him!
You want more? Enchanted land! Can't keep up. How?
All together! Roger!
Blast!
On my mark! We've been before. We can do
What
it
do you
again!
think? Thank you.
Finish this! Give it your all! Ready for action!
Feel the punch! Take my form.
Ever tasted lead?
Close call! Let's patch you up! Go get him!
It just idle up to me.
Let's make this swift.
Don't take your eyes off them!
You're mine! What do you think? The roses shall protect. Victory lies ahead.
Nope! Nope!
This war's not over yet.
Oh yeah! Reagan leg!
Can't keep up. Prepare yourself. There's nothing to fear.
How do you want to feel? Here for you.
Mine!
Just my luck!
Close call!
Heads up, people!
Range!
Wait yet.
You missed!
Now we're cooking!
I will love you, Ted. Enchanted land!
Nope!
Good. I'll
Catch
finish
this!
You want
Panacea!
more. Don't.
It's okay, Puritan. If you stop fighting, we will too.
Let's do
We
this!
just want to help. Hang in there, guys. Looks like Lyria's starting to get through.
Looking good! Just like that! You're weaker now! On my mark!
Puritan, please don't.
Heads up! Don't get caught flat-footed!
Oh yeah!
No problem under my mark.
Go get him!
Come and get it. Finish this.
Looking good!
It's over! Enchanted land!
Okay. Reagan leg! Ready for action!
Victory lies ahead!
Move it! Got sights on it! Piercing! Punishment!
I'll take it from here. It's okay. Be at peace now. Thank you. And that's a wrap, folks! Booyah! Let's get off this rock and give Fix-It-Dude the good news.
Hold it. You guys see that ship?
Ruby red for the hull? Sticks out like a sore thumb, don't it?
Lyria!
What's this? No! Stop it! Stop it! Please don't! What the heck?
The primal
beast is being absorbed. But it doesn't... It's not Lyria's doing.
This can't be.
Hey.
Lyria! What's wrong?
It wasn't me. I couldn't stop it. You guys? Who are they?
No friends of ours, I'd wager.
Now, they look like a fun bunch to tangle with.
Do not deviate from the mission. We are simply here for a meet and greet.
And you are?
We've been waiting for you, Shaman of Salvation. Now, would you be so kind as to join us?
No! Let me go!
If you value your life, you'll leave us alone.
Oh, fancy a challenge, huh? Fine. Have it your way.
I'll end this in 90 seconds.
Who is this freaky guy? Getting some weird vibes here.
Finish!
Beat him
Stay
down!
calm, everyone.
Oh, we could
You
take
want
him.
more? Don't. Come on, yet. Refreshing. Come,
Not
there.
quite.
That all? Bring it!
I expected one bite.
What do you think?
This guy's tough. Too tough for a normal warrior.
It's inhuman what he can do.
Finished! Bring it!
Come, Crimson Thorn. Feel the blood. Come and get.
Heads up, people!
Mercy is for the weak.
Gold bloom. Don't play too hard now.
Break!
Can't keep up. You're finished. What do you think?
Afraid time's up.
Even the
Not
sweetest.
quite.
There now.
Let's go.
Come, Crimson
Beat him
Thorn.
down!
Lyria. Refreshing.
Playtime's over.
Said I'll get paid enough for this.
Armor break! Reagan leg! Fool. Here it comes!
It can't be.
One left.
He's a freak! How did you even get that strong?
I'll crush you!
Playtime's over.
Hey! You okay, buddy? Hang in there! Let go of me!
So we finally meet. O Shaman of Salvation, long have we waited for this day.
What? Shaman?
Uncanny. So much in common with the blue butterfly and Seed Hollow's elegy. Oh, my apologies. You must be bewildered by this disrespectful treatment.
Who the heck are you? And what do you want from us?
Oh. How rude of me. You may call me Lilith. They, the pilgrims of Avia. I, their shepherd. And I will not rest. Not until we open the path to Utopia. Estalucia.
Utopia? Wait, you just said Estalucia, but that's the same place we're headed.
Ah, truly? Our goals eclipse one another. Then I needn't prattle on. This meeting has proven quite serendipitous. I promise to take care of everything. Now, dear Shaman, prepare yourself for glory, for a grand pilgrimage awaits us. We shall pave a new path to Estalucia.
I don't think so. You don't get to make the rules on my watch. You fuckface!
It.
No!
Come, let us return.
Ma'am!
Lyria!
If I could just stand up.
Give her back! Lyria! I won't go with you! Get up! Child of Flames! My name is...
You are unworthy.
Don't be scared. I'm right here.
Lyria, welcome to our new home.
Please save me! Stop this! Please help me! Where were you when I needed you the most? You were awake? You big jerk! Do you know how worried I was? First those weirdos took Lyria, and then you wouldn't wake up! Are you gonna be fine now?
Yeah.
Good. In that case, better let everyone know you're up. Kat's been beside herself.
We can't afford to stop. We have to save Lyria.
Whoa, try to cool down there, Kat.
But I promised her I would show her the outside world, no matter the danger. What if I can't protect her? What if I can't get her back? I refuse to break my vow.
We know how you feel, but we can't jump the gun here, not without knowing more.
Yeah, that guy was tough. We need a plan.
Otherwise, he'll just mop the floor with us again.
No matter. We can't stop until we have Lyria back.
Right. We're coming, Lyria.
Oh, Catalina. Captain!
Glad you're back on your feet. You scared the hell out of us.
I'm sorry, Captain. I wasn't strong enough to protect Lyria.
Good news, folks! I got a lead on those ruffians who ambushed you.
Really? Where did they take her? Tell me right now or else.
Jeepers! Calm down, Catalina. Is that any way to say thanks for the help?
Of course. Sorry.
It's quite all right. I know exactly how you feel, Catalina. With all you did for us, it's only fair that I do my part to help you. Besides, looking into the Church of Avia was fairly simple.
A church. They did call themselves pilgrims.
Oh! How are you feeling, Captain?
Never mind me. Where'd Avia go?
Yes, well, about that. It seems like they're taking Lyria to Latanya Island.
Where's that?
Fret not. I'll show you the way myself.
Whoa, slow down, champ. First of all, we're Skyfarers. We can't be babysitting.
Point made. I see we've severely underestimated you, Roland.
Look, the Church of Avia grows bolder by the day. They used force in Tempeal and abducted Lyria, an innocent traveler. I cannot sit idly by and allow such deeds to go unpunished. I'm quite capable of handling myself in a fight, and will do my best to aid you. If I may?
Every Skydom's got a bad bunch. If you're offering to help us with them, I won't say no.
Now, about your ship. You know, the really big blue one?
The Grand Cipher.
Yes, that's it. The repairs on the Grand Cipher will soon be completed. I did a little work on it myself, and just wait until you see what I installed.
You what?
No! Silly me! I must have been rambling about something else. Moving right along. I took the liberty of procuring a new weapon and some armor for you, Captain. Your current gear has certainly seen better days, after all.
Sweet! That's real nice of ya.
I hate to imagine Folka's fate if your crew hadn't shown up when it did. these small tokens of appreciation are hardly enough to convey our gratitude.
Well, thanks all the same, Fix-It dude.
It's Roland.
We're grateful for all you've done, Roland.
Give me a moment to check my gear.
A wise decision. Meet me at the dock once you feel you're ready to leave. See you soon. Lilith. Enough is enough.
Let's go.
We'll find her, okay?
Poor Catalina. Lyria's kidnapping has hit her extra hard. We'll save her, no matter what.
Of course. I don't care how strong they are. We're not giving up. Look, Lyria's grown so much since she met you. Almost every night, she would come and tell me about her day, and all the new things she experienced with you and the crew. And each time, I was more and more glad we all found ourselves on this journey together. I won't let it end here. I promised Lyria that we'd see the world. That we'd see the end of the skies. So I swear, we'll get her back. Together, as... Lyria, don't give up.
I hope Eugen's not beating himself up too much.
Hey, Captain. Can you ever forgive me?
It's all good.
Nah. I haven't been taking things seriously enough. See, I had a bad feeling the second I saw that red ship. When you've been through as much as I have, you develop a sixth sense for danger. But I still ignored the warning bells. Damn it all. So much for calling myself a guardian. Well, I ain't giving up on Lyria. I'm bringing her home, and nothing's gonna stop me. Oh, they'll pay. I'll show them what an old vet can do.
new mission.
Rosetta's lost in thought. I wonder what she's thinking.
Tell me, Captain, how are you feeling today?
Pretty good, actually.
Ah, I see. I like that confidence. Thankfully, it looks like you've healed up just fine. But we can't wait around any longer. Our princess awaits her rescue. It's going to work out.
Let's talk. What should I strengthen? Let's kick it up a notch. Huh. Well, look at that. I'll handle it. How about that? Always aim for the top. Which one? Show me. Don't forget about upkeep.
Let's kick some tail! Hey!
Yes. So then? Incredible.
Daddies ain't got nothing on you. You ready for some action? Mission complete! Haha! Let's kick some tail! Mission complete! Ready for some action?
Yes.
Daddies ain't got nothing on you. I smell it.
Yes.
A new mission. Easier than eating apples. Haha! Let's kick some tail!
So then, and also,
Daddies ain't got nothing on you.
Indeed.
Excuse me.
Ready for some action? Easier than eating apples.
Don't mind if I do. Awesome! Can't open it.
So then...
Ready for some action? Nice. Good.
Wow. Despite it all, Io seems determined.
Hey, Captain. Say, you remember the promise I made with Lyria? We were gonna ask Rosetta to teach us how to put on makeup. I wonder if Lyria's crying right now. It must be scary being alone. I can't stand it! We have to save her! Lyria... Pardon me. I heard what happened with Lyria. I'm not much use in a fight myself, but maybe I can help in my own small way. Please, take this.
You know? So?
Welcome! Awkward, eh? Which crew member would you like to call?
True strength is found in camaraderie. Seems like we have no choice. Let's a fight. This is power! You're finished! By my blade! Enough! Push through! This is power! Brave awaits! Don't mistake mercy for weakness. Break! Farewell. You're finished. Push through. Be gone. This is power. Surrender.
What you see? And also...
Rackham looks ready to take off the second we say go.
You don't think they're gonna do anything to her, do you, Captain?
Either way, we have to save her.
Damn straight. She's the ray of sunshine on our crew. Good thing we know where that red ship is going. Grand Cypher will hunt it down in no time. And once we catch them, those punks are gonna pay for what they did. They can run, but they can't fly from the Grand Cypher. Not while I'm helmsman.
We promised to meet up with Fix-It Dude. Let's head for the dock.
That's it.
Oh dear.
Let's move out.
I'm your Rose.
What are we waiting for?
Feast your eyes on my incredible merchandise!
Haha! Let's kick some Ew, easier than eating apples.
Get that extended warranty for your airship! Best prices in town!
Come to view the requests? What do you think? All right, see you.